What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we kick off the finale of the Gauntlet Series for the Master Dynamic MW09 earbuds. Their opponent will be the new guy at the top of the food chain here in my rotation, the Devialet Gemini IIs. Now, this has been a real interesting Gauntlet Series. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So let's go ahead and wrap this one up with the finale. Let's get to it. All right, for those who want to see the price specs and app breakdowns for each of these earbuds, I'll leave links in the description below to my unboxing videos for both of these. That way you can go ahead and take a look at that, and then come on back and join me for this head-to-head. All right, let's go ahead and pull one of each of these out. And as you can see, I don't know why that keeps falling. As you see, we've got the Gemini 2s here on the left. The MW09s, I'm about to call them something else, on the right. As you can see, both of them are smaller than their predecessors, but as you can see, the Geminis are a little bit smaller than the MW09s. The MW9s are also are a little thicker. If you turn it this way, yeah, they're just a little thicker than the Geminis 2s rather. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. Again, a nice small, one of the smallest earbuds that I have in my collection. Really gets you a nice low profile, sits right inside the ear, so you don't have anything protruding out. You got your touch surface here with the Devialet logo. You got your noise canceling mic right above that. Again, very clean look. You got your matte with the gloss around the top. Like that contrast. I'm using the CP 1025s with these from SpinFit. Gives me a great seal and everything, and also has no problem putting them in the case and being able to reach my contacts for charging. Again, a very small earbud. Look how small that is. That's tiny. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the MW09s. Again, smaller than their predecessors, the MW08s and the 08 Sports, even smaller than the MW07s before them. They give you that nice little snub nose. They cut this off a little bit, so you got that snub nose type of look to it. Still very elegant looking. I love the sapphire glass with the Master Dynamic logo over there in the center. Again, this is not a touch surface. They use button functionality for these. Again, on the right earbud, you got the multi-purpose button, and on the left earbud, you got the volume up and down buttons, and they also do for skip and reverse tracks as well. So, again, again, one of the very few that still use button controls on their earbuds. I just love that. I just love the way this look with that sapphire glass. I got the blue and black because I like that combination there. Again, thicker than the Geminis. This portion will protrude out the ear a little bit. So you want to be careful when taking off a shirt or anything, or sweater or hoodie with these on. But again, outside of that, a very discreet earbud in the ear. And both of them are extremely light, especially the MW09s. Despite the size, they're a very light earbud to wear. All right, so what we're going to do now, and we'll go ahead and grab my phone. We'll take a look at both of these in the ear. As you can see here with the Devialet Geminis, see, they do not take up all the ear well, but they do sit in nicely here. Again, really almost flush to the ear, pretty much flush to the ear. So that way, when you're wearing hoodies or anything like that, I would be careful, but you really don't worry. I always be careful when I have earbuds in. I'm taking anything off that goes over the head, like hoodies or sweaters or shirts or anything like that. But these are very nice and discreet in the ear. You got a nice size touch surface here, Devialet's logo in there. Muscle memory shouldn't be a problem at all. And again, with the proper ear tip, you get a nice secure fit. They're very comfortable, very light for long-term use. And here's a look at the MW09s in the ear. As you can see, does not take up as much of the ear well as the Geminis do. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. Again, sticks out of your ear a little bit further, much further, well, not much further, but further out than the Geminis. Again, I really wish that was a touch surface there. I understand why it's not, though. It just looks so good. sitting out there, and very comfortable in the air, very lightweight. Even despite the size and the fact that it protrudes out a little bit, but you want to be careful when taking stuff off, like go over the head with these earbuds, as compared to the Gemini 2s. All right, again, very comfortable, good for long-term use. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and continue our comparison testing between these two, and then we'll come back with the sound test. Stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Devialet Gemini II earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Devialet Gemini II earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Devialet Gemini II earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Devialet Gemini II earbuds in a quiet location. This is what the mic sounds like if you're on the phone with the Master Dynamic MW09 earbuds in a quiet location. This is what the mic sounds like if you're on the phone in a crowded location with the Master Dynamic MW09 earbuds.
All right, what we're going to do now is the ANC test for the Devialet Gemini earbuds. We're out in my backyard. I got audio coming from the traffic right over on the street over here. I got some coming up we've got traffic this way. It just got finished raining. It's starting to clear up a little bit. And I've got some good wind noise, so I got a good test bed here. Also, I got some neighbors and everything going on. So what we're gonna do now, I'm using my S23 Ultra to film this, so I cannot show you the app per se, but we're gonna go ahead and do this anyway. Full disclosure, I did switch out and go with the larger ear tips so I can get better seal. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and long press on the right earbud to turn on noise canceling. I'm currently in transparency mode, and I have to admit, it's pretty decent. I can hear everything. So let's go ahead and long press. All right, I got the chime. Noise canceling has been activated. To be honest, it's okay. It's nothing fantastic. I wouldn't even put this on the level of let's say I think these are on the level of the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, Beats Studio Buds, to that area of that level of noise canceling. Again, no music is being played, so it's just the strength of the noise canceling technology in the earbuds themselves. That's just how I'm getting it done. Like, I just saw a bus go by. I could hear it a little bit. It's over here on the other side there on the street, but I can still hear it somewhat. It's not completely canceling out. But as far as wind noise, I'm not getting any wind noise, although I do feel the wind on me, which is good. That's a good thing when it comes to noise canceling. All right, so again, like I get not top tier, but it does filter out some sound. But like I said, it's decent, and I think that's all I got for it. So this has been an ANC test for the Devialet Gemini 2s. All right, we're out for an active noise canceling test for the Master Dynamics MW09 earbuds. So you see I have them in the ear now. Let me see if you can show them on the side as well. I currently have them in aware mode. I got the sun beaming right in my face, which is all good. So let's go ahead and get this done. We got some traffic moving back and forth. We got some good wind. I don't know if you can hear that in the mic. We also have the turnpike behind me. So we got some good ambient sound. Let me pull my phone out. All right. I can finally get it out of my pocket. As you can see here, I don't know, let me see if I get it. We are in ambient mode right now, and of course it says awareness, so we're at the highest level of ANC on these guys, and I have to admit, it's pretty good, very clear. So let's go ahead and drop it into noise canceling. All right, got noise canceling on, and we got max ANC. Let me see if you guys can see that. And I have to admit, it did get a little quiet. I am using the larger size ear tips for this, so I get a better seal. And it's okay. I'm not gonna say it's great, but it's okay. It did definitely knock out a lot of the background noise. Like I can't hear the turnpike. I got vehicles riding past. I could barely hear them passing me. So it's good. Again, no audio is being played while I'm filming this. This is strictly the strength of the noise canceling on these earbuds. Because we all know if you add music to the noise canceling, you're not going to hear your surroundings. All right, so it's pretty good. The ANC is pretty good on these. This has been the ANC test for the MW09, earbuds by Master Dynamic. All right, we're back in with the sound test. We got the Geminis all paired up. We're in the app. And for the life of me, I don't know why these earbuds on this app come out and look that small. That just trips me out. All right, as you can see, we are in transparency mode. Let's go ahead and go into our settings, equalizer, and these are my equalizer settings. I don't know why this one doesn't stay where I want it. There, I want it right there. But this is my equalizer settings for these earbuds. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and back out. We're going to switch over to transparency mode or canceling mode. And oops, I got into that one too soon. Let's go ahead and jump into old money. Pause that real quick. Make sure we at our optimal listening level. I think that's about it right there. All right. Yeah, that's it. All right, here we go. All right. Nice bright sound, very clear vocals. Very clean and clear. Crisp piano play. The echoing is there, so you got the detailing. Very clean. Now we got the background instruments coming in. Man, these are so clean, so clear. Oh my goodness. Again, the detailing, despite it's so good on here, so clean. You got the bass from the cello it hits just perfectly. Oh my goodness, just so nice. Oh, now we're gonna have the chorus come in. Oh, and now we got the vocalist, the lead vocalist and the chorus. Got that, just sounds so clean and so clear together. Very clean. And then you got the piano, the violin. Got that little violin chime and little violin, note in there. Nice detail. These sound so good. I almost lose my words when I listen to these. These sound, they're amazing. All right, let's go ahead and get into our bass song. Whoo. Oh, sub bass. That bass is banging. Hard bass knock, sub bass rumble. It's like a rippling water. Just goes away from you and just, so good. Again, now we got the vocals. The auto tune from T-Pain is smoothed out a little bit at the high note where it's piercing normally. Sounds so good. Oh, this is clean. Vocals, the clarity in the vocals is top notch. Oh my goodness. Sounds so good. All right, here comes E40 in. Again, vocal clarity is insane. And that bass rumble in the background, just going. Oh, so good. So clean. All right, we'll go ahead and get into our final song quick. All right, here we go. All right, nice, bright start. Again, very clean, very clear. You got the rumble from the piano and the drums. Now, lead saxophone comes in, very crisp. Sounds really clean. Love the sound of this. Balanced sound with the drums and keyboard. You got that thump from the kick drums. Now we're about to do the high note here. Very nice. Now we got the rest of the band coming in. Again, got the balance, but it sounds so good. Very, again, the clarity is insane. Oh, it's just, Very clean. Love the way that sounds. All right, so what we're doing now is we'll go ahead and get these cleaned up, and we'll talk about these, and then we'll come up with who gets the win. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the MW09s paired up and in the air. I don't know why I went ahead in the last segment and wanted to jump to the end. We got to get this done. That was my bad. All right, so we're in. We got them paired up. We're in their app. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's go into sound. Actually, we have it in ambient mode, so I'm not yelling. Here is the updated EQ settings. Like I said in the previous one, I went ahead and changed them. It took a little extra time, and I figured these ones gave them the best sound out of it. Now, does it change my my opinion on the previous for the previous device earbuds in this Gauntlet series? No, I don't. I still think that those results are true. I just looking for a more cleaner sound than I got in the previous ones. I'm still going to stick by my decisions in the last four videos of this Gauntlet series when it comes to that, because I know I'm going to hear it in the comments. Well, since you changed the EQ settings, does that change does it change how things work? I guess my decision, no, it does not, because it's just refining what they already have. All right, so that enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump into ANC, and we got noise canceling is turned on, and we are going to max ANC. All right, that way, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and jump into our music app. I think I cleared it out. Let's go back in. All right. Okay, there we go. We're going to pause that real quick before we get started. Make sure we at our optimal listening level. We are there. And let's get it. All right. Again, nice bright sound right off the bat. Vocals are a little more clear. And definitely improved the clarity with the change in the EQ. Piano sounds nice and crisp. And then you got the echoing from the piano as well as the singer. All right, now we got the background string instruments coming in. You got the little rumble from the cello. Again, the clarity has improved. And again, you got that a second rumble from the cello. Very clean. I'm liking it. All right, now we're going to get the background singers in. Okay, now it's a more of a full sound. Again, still got the balance from the background instruments. You got the detailing from the violins. A much clearer sound, much clearer vocals. Very nice. All right, I'm really enjoying that. That's very nice. Let's go ahead and get into our bass song. Here we go. Oh, bass is much cleaner here. I'm in sub bass rumble. Rumble, it goes out. It doesn't stick as long as I like, but it goes out a nice way. Okay, so the sub bass rumble has improved, and again, it's a nice and clean bass. Now we focus on that auto tune, that high pitching. It's smooth. It's not as piercing as but it does hit my ear weird. So, but the vocals are crystal clear. Here's E40. Yep. That clarity is improved. Nice sound. That bass drop is nice. It much improved, much cleaner. I like that bass drop. All right, let's go ahead and get into our final song. Here we go. All right, nice warm start off. Got the little rumble from the keyboards and your drums. All right. Lead saxophone comes in now. Nice and crisp. Man, I'm liking the warmth of this sound, of these earbuds that's given to this song. I'm really appreciating this. It's a nice warm sound. Really good. And the lead saxophone is crisp. Here's a high note. Oh, that's nice. And we got the best of the background instruments now. The soundstage widens out. Again, you still got that balance though. No one's falling off. And it's a really good, just sounds great. It's just a great sound. I'm gonna put that word on it. I just love it. All right, great. Oh, it was such a good sound with that song. Oh, I love when the good earbuds great earbuds do make my favorite songs sound so much better. I love when they do that. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, and we'll come back. We're gonna talk about these two earbuds, and we'll come out and we're gonna finally talk about it, and we'll pick the winner of this finale. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Let's talk about these two earbuds for this finale. Let's go ahead and talk about the Devialet Gemini 2s, rather. Gemini 2, let's get that correct. What else can I say about these? These guys, from start to finish, sound fantastic. The clarity is second to none. Let's go ahead. We're going to go song by song. First song, again, fantastic clarity with the vocals, the crispness of the piano. And of course, you got the spacing of the background instrument, all the string background instruments, the violins in the back, the cello, that little sub bass rumble was there whenever that hit. Just fantastic. The detail was also there with the echoing. With the vocalist and the piano. Then of course you throw in the background singers as well. You got like a full range. Soundstage opened up nice and wide. It just gave you a really great sound, and the clarity, my goodness, is top notch. Then you move on over to our bass song. Again, the bass drops are hard. They punch. Sub bass rumble is fantastic. It fades away nicely. It doesn't just cut off. It's just goes away. And then of course the one other thing, if I'm going to nitpick on these, is the auto tune. And I know by the nature of auto tune, it does have that high pitch tinny sound in it. Thank you, Roger Troutman, R.I.P. But still, when this song, it's a little, it's smoothed out a little bit, but it's still a little, it hits my ear weird. And it's when, it just does. And it's no different with these earbuds, that it does that. But some of them do smooth it out for me, like the Denon Pro Pros and, excuse me, the Sennheiser Momentum 3s, the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultras, and when you got that immersive mode, and those smooth it out. The XM5s, I could go on, but those kind of smooth it out for me. These ones, they smooth it out, but not on that level. But still, the clarity of the vocals and everything else is top notch. And then you get into the third song, and again, great sound right off the top. It was just so clean, so clear. And it just, the bass from the sub bass rumble from the keyboard, the kick drum from the drum set was powerful, but it didn't overshadow the lead saxophone, which was just as crisp and clean as I've ever heard it on any pair of earbuds. And of course, when the background instruments came in, again, the balance was there, and it was just like I said, it was a great listen. And it's one of them earbuds that I could say that, makes that song, which is one of my favorites, makes it sound so much better. It makes you sound so good and takes me somewhere when I listen to it. Again, just a great sounding earbud. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the MW09s. Now, granted, I did go back and I did in the last video. I went back, I changed the EQ, went back and listened to those songs. I kept that setting, and with this setting, I have to say there was a great level of improvement for these earbuds, in my opinion. The vocals got cleaner, clearer. The bass was a lot more cleaner, as opposed to before, and I really enjoyed it. Let's just go ahead and talk about the first song. This is exactly where the clarity definitely came in and played a big role. The vocals were clear. They got the nice sharpness, and from the piano, the crispness rather, that's the word I'm looking for. And from the piano, the echoing from the vocalist and the piano was definitely there, so the detailing didn't go away. And then once the background instruments came in, again, the clarity of it definitely improved. The sub bass rumble from the cello was there. It was just a great overall sound. Then you got to throw in the background singers, and it didn't sound bunched, but it was a nice size sound stage. It opened up nice and wide. The audio didn't sound crowded, so it was a really, really good sound there. And then going into our second song, our bass song, again, the clarity was fantastic. The bass was nice and clean, and it hit, but the sub bass rumble didn't go as long as I wanted it to. It did fade, but it seemed to fade just a little bit too short. Just a little bit too short, in my opinion. I thought it would fade away nicely and then go right into the next bass drop, but it faded away, gone, then the bass drop. And so it wasn't like a continuous circle, in my opinion. But again, that's because I was focusing on listening for that specifically at the time. I'm quite sure if you guys are just rocking out, you're not going to listen. You're not going to probably pay attention to that. But I did, because that's called detailing. That's what that is. But anyway, I'm going somewhere else. Let me get back focused. All right. So again, vocals was crystal clear. The high pitched tinny sound from the auto tunes was smoothed out a little bit better than on the Gemini 2s, but not by much. It still hits my ear kind of weird. And when they smooth it out a little bit at the highest peak, where it's the piercing that's smoothed out, it's not as sharp. It makes it for a better sound. They both did a okay job on that, but it still got to me in the long run. But still, the clarity of the vocals when he was singing, outside of that high pitch point, the singing from him, and then of course the vocals from E40, crystal clear, much improved with the sound with the new EQ settings. And I can't be happier. Then going into the final song, again, the clarity of the instruments definitely played a role. It was a really good sound, really good listen rather. You got the keyboard, you got that nice little rumble from the keyboard, and then you got the kick drum. You got that from the drum set, the lead saxophone, again, nice and crisp. Again, you still got the balance. No one that fell to the back to prop up the saxophone. And then, of course, once you got the background instruments in, it really was a really nice sound, really nice listen. Excuse me, I am so sorry. A really nice listen, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's just such a great sound. So, with that being said, which one would I pick? It's easy. I mean, they both sound great. They both had just, especially the MW09s after changing the EQ setting, they definitely raised their game. But I will have to go with the Gemini 2s on this because although the clarity was improved with the MW09s, the clarity on these guys is still that much better. They're just that good with the combination of clarity, bass. It's just really good, and I can't. And they won't be supplanted today. They definitely get the nod on this one, but let's not take away from the MW09s. They had a fantastic Gauntlet Series. They really shined against all of them, the Estelle and Kearns, the Sonys, the Bose, Denon, Puro Pros, and of course the Gemini 2s by Devialet. They had a great series. This has been a great series all the way around, in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't tried the MW09s and I suggest you do give them a shot and see how you like them. They are definitely something worth to think about. I really can't wait to get my top 10 video going because that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. All right, so this has been the Gauntlet finale for the Master Dynamics MW09s and their final opponent, the Devialet Gemini II earbuds. The Gemini 2s get the win, but with the EQ changes that I went through, the MW09s are definitely something one is to be reckoned with. I can easily see these guys arguably in my top 5 or top 6 earbuds all time. Oh, not all time, but for 2023. Stay tuned for that video. That will be a live stream, and I will roll out that video for you guys so we can all sit in and enjoy that. Okay, so again, if you want to join me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. First of all, go and give me some likes. Hit that like button down there. Give me some likes so a lot more people can see these videos and check them out, and hopefully I can be an informative tool when it comes to making your audio choices, or just to have some fun and kick it in the comment section. We do that too. Like I said, subscribe if you want to join me as I continue to do these videos. I got an unboxing coming up. I got another Gauntlet Series coming up. So if you go ahead and hit the notification bell as well, that way you're notified when those hit. And of course, I got my end of the year videos coming as well. So that way you guys can stay informed, and also follow me on all the social media sites. I'm at Ronald Tech on everything. So hopefully I'll see you guys out there, and I hope I'll see you guys in the comment section of this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Gemini still the king, but the MW09s, they're impressive. Peace.